Hello, hello, DJs, hello, DeFi players, hello, NFT lovers, hello, Dash,
Hello,
the one and
hello.
only Dash.
I didn't have
What's
my
up?
mic on there, so my intro got cut out. But that was a great intro, anyways, Solar.
Yeah, man, I'm always ready for NFT Wednesday because it's
Ooh,
time for us to share some really interesting news that and
the
things that
the
happened.
the Degens and Regions. That's what we should rebrand the NFT show.
Yeah, the DJs, regions, then like JPEG lovers.
And Goblin Town.
And goblin gamers.
uh, so yeah, we got a few things to talk about. Like we didn't have a stream last Wednesday to let the NFT space catch up, and we had one silent week, and then all of a sudden there was enough news for a full month. But yeah,
Yeah,
there was
totally agree,
a.
man. Like so much things are happening like in just few days.
Oh my god,
Uh,
yeah.
so many good news, bad news, everything. Like new protocols, new projects. Like they're like spawning like crazy.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I mean,
Cryptosphere is exciting place to be.
oh yeah,
As always.
absolutely. The first topic that we always cover here is the Bored Ape Yacht Club community. As everyone knows, they got some hot news coming up soon with their metaverse known as the Otherside Meta, and essentially everyone that is a Bored Ape holder, Mutant Ape holder, will get land drop for holding the NFTs. And then I think some of the NFTs that they own, like Meebits and the Punks, get some kind of whitelist as well to go in pre-launch. And then I think they have like a big amount of parcels open for the live mint. But
That's very exciting, man. Like, so people basically the guys that are like or girls that are holding for the Yak Club NFTs, they got their token, like Ape token, and now they will get land, right?
yep, exactly that. And there's one thing that kind of sucks about all of this is they're making everyone that's going to be part of this initial distro, so not the public mint, but the initial one. Everyone needs to KYC for it, which is interesting because you're in this space where you have your community, they're decentralized, blah blah blah. But now it's like, okay, let's do KYC. So
Yeah, we need your passport. We need your ID,
yeah,
motherfuckers.
exactly,
Oh my
exactly.
god. Okay, so you
And
you don't get a land if you don't dox yourself. Ape.
Per, pretty much. So I there was a lot of people like speculating, me like, yo, like I really don't want to give my information.
Hmm. This
And
makes me think about it. Is it like something because they want to comply with exchanges? Maybe who knows? Like maybe Coinbase started with the NFTs platform, so maybe like they're kind of who knows why they did need to KIC people for the land. I mean, it's a bit strange for me because like
yeah,
why would I
absolutely.
need to like KIC myself for a virtual land? Like why?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I could see the basic reasoning of not having like a double drop or whatever, um, and like
Yeah,
people
but
that are
still,
gaming
like
it.
if you really like do that, you can use Bright ID, which is
That
which
was
is
exactly my point. That's what I was gonna say for the next one. It's like, why don't they just use Bright ID? Like, you don't need to specifically have their personal information, just as long as they're not bots, right? And
exactly.
there's so many layers of security that they've created. It's not just like that first verification call that you have with Paslar, right? You
Mhm.
have other layers that you can introduce into your project that will allow you to, create
Oh yeah.
as big of a anti-Sybil defense as possible when it comes to these things.
Agreed, dude. We haven't even touched the surface of Bright ID with One Hive. Like we tried, well, like we used it for the faucet, and but we didn't even like make our own. Like we didn't want to raise like the level there of civil resistance because it was not needed basically because we stopped the faucet. Yes, but it's possible like that protocol allows to. It has its own ways to like nodes and you can like increase the security with it
Yeah,
by
yeah,
adding
for
more
sure.
rules to it.
For sure, for
Hmm.
sure. And
But let's get
they're
back to
constantly
the
developing
board
that
apes.
stuff. Yeah, let's
Oh
get back
yeah,
to the apes.
because this is like for Brady. Probably we're gonna need like 1 hour to discuss, but we need to like kind of research it more ourselves as well.
hmm
Which brings me to the thing like yeah, I mean Bored Ape Yacht Labs. Maybe if somebody like tells them, maybe it's a good opportunity like for bright idea people to just message them, hey guys, like you don't need to KYC yourself, you can use our like our system, which is like
hmm
keeps the privacy of the people, but it also is civil, it's also civil resistant, and like you can, you don't have to expose your private like information for the users, like for the holders of BIC. But anyways, I think that's like
hmm
another way to solve it, right?
Yeah, I think that like going the KYC route, like the standard exchange KYC route, is like almost like a sellout. Don't you think? Like you're selling out. You're following like suit of what VCs are doing, and the centralized essentially companies and organizations. Which kind of sucks. But I mean, like, yeah, it is what it is. I'm sure people will still ape hard. And speaking of ape, let's look at the ape price. So supposedly this land is going to be only an ape around the
Yeah, that's the
300,
that.
300 mark.
Mhm.
So like if it, I think it's a Dutch auction, and if people don't know what a Dutch auction, essentially it starts at a high price, and then if people are willing to pay for it, they can keep
Yeah.
paying for it at that price. If people are not willing to pay for it, the price steadily goes down. But right now, if that is true, we're looking at $5,899 per mint price of these land parcels. That's the supposedly that's what I read. I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but yeah, that's where the Dutch auction is going to start. So $5,800 per, almost $5,900 per land parcel. So that would put their evaluation pretty crazy, seeing that they have 200,000 pieces. So they're trying to raise $1.1 billion essentially from this land sale. But I guess I shouldn't put 200,000 pieces because I think half of them are being given out to the existing holders. So if we go by two, about a half a billion just in land is what their peak is for the Dutch auction.
Mhm.
Now
So
this could be a lot
basically,
lower,
what
obviously.
like the Bored Ape Yacht Labs, they will give away like a land for free to their to the owners, or they will have to buy it. I think they will have to buy it still.
No, so the people that actually own the Bored Ape NFTs, like an actual Bored Ape, you will
Hmm.
get free land. If you hold a mutant ape,
Uh,
you will also get free land. But the rest of the
okay, but
people only get whitelists and stuff, which still requires them
mhm.
to ape in.
So how do you get the? So let's say like okay, so they do KIC just because they don't want to drop land like to the same people. They just want to drop land to just one guy. Let's one owner, one land, right?
Yeah, yeah.
They don't
Well,
want to drop like land for each NFT individually. They don't. They want just to drop land to one person
no,
per.
no, they will be dropping land to every single NFT holder. I think it's mostly the whitelist stuff that needs the KYC.
Oh, so the Bored Ape Yacht Club holders, they don't need to KYC then, right?
No, no, they still need to KYC if they want their free drop.
But like, what's the reason? I don't understand.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Maybe I understood it wrong. Maybe I understand. Maybe I'm completely wrong in this. But that's how I understood it. I didn't do a lot of research into it, but yeah, that's kind of what I understood. That current and existing holders still have to KYC in order
Okay.
to mint
Maybe they
the
even
free
didn't
land.
explain it then, I guess.
Yeah, and also this is a lot of speculation that I'm reading. Like no one really knows exactly what's going to happen. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, someone supposedly found the contracts that they're testing, and it's definitely going to be a Dutch auction in Ape. Um, and someone like confirmed it by linking obviously their GitHub, and
Hmm.
that's kind of like the only real factual things that we've seen. But then again, it doesn't say much because they could just have another contract that they're working on, right? And it could be something completely different. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's crazy to see the market speculate on this thing. Like if we look back 30 days, Ape was $11 and today it's $19. And I mean volume is growing like crazy. Look at this craziness, man. We had a half a billion volume on in April, and then like we're looking at $2 billion now. So
Hmm.
they're like 3x the volume now than they were before. And we look here at the peak, we're looking at 2.5 again. Yeah, so they're around like $2.5 billion in volume per day. And I know that my screen is lagging, so I will show you exactly what I'm talking about here. I'm going to share my screen in Discord for you, Solar, so you can take a look. Just
Okay.
because we have latency issues.
Hmm.
But yeah, essentially, everyone is pumped, everyone is hyped. I hope that it does retain its value and like people don't get dumped on because that would be very devastating for the ape community and especially the new people that didn't get the airdrop. Right, there's a lot of people that didn't get the ape airdrop, and if you're going into brand new, you're buying one ape at $19. You need 6 grand almost to have a land mint. It's gonna suck if that dumps.
Yeah, this is just the ape token though. I don't know how many tokens they got individually, but what's the price per like per just one ape? Like what's the bottom of it? Like
The price of an
on
ape, like,
OpenSea. Yeah, yeah.
oh, I think it's like 130 ETH now is the floor.
Because I was looking when I was looking at Bored Ape Yacht Club motherfuckers, they were like one it, and I was like, oh, okay, I missed this one too. Like it's too.
Dude, I'm pretty sure every single person said the same thing, man. I'm pretty sure everyone said the same thing. Is
Yeah.
there a link to their? I'll search it up here in a second. Um, but yeah, their NFTs are definitely crazy. Out of this world, really, for a profile pic right now. But that's what it is, right? Like, there's lots of people that pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to have a membership at a club, right? A golf course or
Yeah.
whatever it is. Similar situation, but in a virtual setting.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Definitely. It's like if you are not kind of following the project in depth, then you don't know the potential
Yeah.
basically. So I'm sure that some of the people are researching the projects like in details, and most of them are lucky just to buy and like wait. But if you don't research, like you then gonna get into like investing into like let's say 20 different projects, and from those 20 different NFT projects only maybe two will be successful, right? So it's
Mhm.
like the chances for that are very low.
Yeah. Yeah. So the current
But I
floor
guess.
price is 146 ETH. So that conservatively, that's like 400,000. Conservative.
Wow.
If you say like, okay, ETH's at 3,000, um, we're looking at $438,000 for the floor ape. Like that's the bottom of
The
the barrel
cheapest,
too.
the
Yeah. So
lamest, the lamest ape is like almost $500,000, man.
yeah, exactly. So like these things are crazy, man. And like I said though, people pay a lot more money to be in different clubs, right? And I think that's how people are starting to view this. It's not a
Hmm.
profile picture anymore. I mean, that's the flex, obviously.
Yeah.
But aside from that, um, yeah, like I can't see like they got a half a billion ETH volume traded, man. Like absolute madness.
Yeah, man. But with all that value for an NFT, also it comes great responsibility. So
Oh yeah,
that's
absolutely.
why we are seeing like a lot of hacks because they are targeted like a community for their like precious apes.
Hmm.
And recently, there maybe we can talk about this. Recently, there was a new phishing attack. Like previously, there was a few more attacks, but different. One of them was through iCloud. The other one was through Discord, and now we have one phishing attack through Instagram, which is
Yeah.
like it can the same can happen to their Twitter as well if it's not guarded well. So what happened with Instagram? Maybe if you can share my screen from Discord.
Oh, you got it. Okay, I was just trying to pull it up. I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
I have it. Just share my screen, and
yeah.
I have it here, like the news from Guardian. Like Bored Ape Yacht Club is on Guardian. Okay. It's a cover story. And what happened there? Like, let's see, Yuga Labs. Basically, somebody like took control of their Instagram. Don't know how exactly. So the attacker seized control of the base Instagram account and sent a phishing post that many followers were fooled into clicking on, connecting their crypto wallets to the hacker's smart contract. Okay. So he posted a link that was like asking to connect their wallet to the fake smart contract. Sorry. And a mechanism for implementing a crypto transaction, and that enabled the attacker to steal the assets held in the wallet, seizing control of the four Bored Apes, as well as host of other NFTs with an estimated total value of 3 million. Okay, so it could be far worse than this. It could have been far worse, but they were lucky, I guess, because not many apes aped into this. But this shows like how can like a community must protect their like social media accounts at all costs, but also like the users must not ape into anything like in a way they should be very careful because things like this happen like nobody is perfect, and
Oh yeah.
like even
I
moderators of Discord can make like we are moderators on one hand, but we can also make mistakes sometimes and bad judgments, which didn't happen luckily yet. But maybe we will not be there to react to ban. We will not there to like maybe something can happen if we are not careful enough, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, when was it? Like maybe a month ago or two. With Gods Unchained server got hacked. Someone posted with one of the admin accounts, and I thought it was totally legit. And it was like 2 a.m. at the time. So like, my DJ now sees this announcement. I'm like, oh shit, rare NFTs for a good cause. Oh yeah, okay, I'm in. Like, and it wasn't much like ETH, right? So I didn't even think about it. Had enough in a hot wallet that didn't require me to get out of bed or anything. So I fully aped in, realized that this is a total scam, and I was like, oh my god. At least like I only lost a couple $100, but still like it just depends, man. Like, and
It was
we live and breathe this stuff.
yeah, so the hack was not so serious because it was just asking you to send it. But this hack was like asking to approve something
Oh yeah,
when you connect.
the
And when they
transfer all
approve,
function, dude.
actually, when they approve that, I think not only the Bored, but also they can the whole wallet can be drained with all the crypto in it,
Yeah, yeah.
not only the apes and the NFTs.
As soon as you
It
sign
depends
those
of the
as soon as you sign those rights, and that transfer all function is part of it, essentially they
yeah.
have control of your assets.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you're like allowing them to do anything with your assets with
Mhm,
them.
mhm. So the real thing is now, so they that they lost, they lost the control. This happened. They lost control of their Discord. Let it happen, and so on. Now, do you trust them to KYC with them? Like, what makes you think that? Hey, like,
Yeah, that's a good question, man. Like, how can you trust them to KIC them? Like, how can you know that your private info will not be hacked? Also, like, who are the admins of Bored Ape, the yacht club, that they will do the KIC, or they will like maybe hire a company that will do the KIC for them? But like, why?
supposedly it is
Yeah,
a
it's a
third party.
many
Supposedly it is a
questions
third
there.
party, and they have third party security experts as well. But I mean, you can only be, I guess, so secure, right?
Hmm. But they'll definitely need to explain like why they are doing that KIC,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
there are many questions otherwise.
for sure, for sure.
Hmm. And for the Guts Unchained hack on Discord, I would not tape, but that's just me because I'm like a old member of, and they never did that kind of like promo. But
Right.
but yeah, because you were kind of a newer player, so you didn't know what to expect, I guess, and that happens like with most of the people on this, like, because almost all the projects are new, right? Not
Yeah,
many of them like you will be follow like for 3 years, so
yeah, yeah, absolutely.
but I would assume differently probably, but I don't want to say that two times. Who knows, man?
Yeah, true, true. Why don't we switch gears a bit and talk about certain crypto member or crypto community member just in general that's been uncovering all these stories and just in general in scams, not necessarily like the Bored Ape scam, but just in general. And I don't know if you guys saw me search earlier, but his name is Zach XBT.
zachxbt. Yeah, in the meantime we have I want to just say hello to Sean Changina Hagena on YouTube chat, and also Rohek Benitez. Hi guys. Also, Rohek is saying he needs one monkey.
Yeah, yeah, I need one too. I need one too, man.
We all need pipes.
We all need those apes, dude.
I guess we will. We have NFBs, so let's
There
create
are
the event.
apes. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, this guy kind of just goes through like straight up like mapping these people out. And let's
Mm,
read one of his most recent ones here. So 2 hours ago,
yeah, this
uh,
guy is a legend.
yeah. So he says, we all too often NFT scammers decide to stick around on Twitter, and this group sadly is no different. Four people from Croatia have rugged 9 different projects since September 2021 and have stolen at least 2.8 million altogether. Let's dive in. So he straight up maps out everything
Wait,
and
he
tries.
found out that they're from Croatia? Oh my
Oh yeah, dude.
gosh.
I'm pretty sure he alerts authorities as well. And I'm assuming that he's not just some random dude. Like he can probably trace some IPs based on their actions. So yeah,
Dude, this guy like found out about Zero X Sifu, and that he was like uh, employed of Quadriga in 2018, and he revealed Sifu that he was like also uh, emerged, not emerged, but like connected with
solidly.
yeah, solidly finance,
Yeah,
exactly,
yeah, yeah,
with
yeah.
Kronje, and what was the name of the other guy uh,
Yeah, I can't remember the other guy, but yeah,
from the money. Yeah, never mind. But yeah, he does do like thorough researches. Like,
yeah. So
look at this whole.
yeah, so he goes to say on the second thread here. Projects include DAO Turtles, Sakoni, Hull, Movib, whatever, Pixel Cat Gang, Baller Heads, Bored Ape Tattoo Shop, Trippy Ape, Acid Ape Candy, High Club, and Drippy Jesus. Oh my god. It says 8 out of 9 of these projects have the same thing in common: deleted Twitter, website is offline. Now let's revisit the visualization of the funds. You can clearly see the funds end up in 5 different Binance Exchange accounts. 3 ENS addresses then stuck out to me. Kilito.eth, Lexi.eth, and MVPNFT.eth as they interacted with these scams multiple times. So I'm assuming these guys here, Keel, we see here, not sure if it's very clear, but there's an arrow here pointing to the general direction of the Binance addresses that we saw earlier. So he says, what do you know? Two of them are on Twitter, even follows me. Oh my god, that is hilarious. Mr. Hedge,
Yeah.
Lexi Eve.
By the way, everyone should follow this guy definitely. Probably they
Yeah,
follow him because he's smart.
yeah, for sure. And he said, well, of course I need to confront them. BG gets blocked and Kilito changes at from Kilito NFT to Hedge Fund NFT. If you do a Twitter search, you can see his view at right after he changed. We were able to see his old at. Well, in that case, that's enough. Kilito just was burned 7 days ago. So this person burned their ENS address trying to, hide the evidence. And it says, well, who are they? It says, well, using info from Discord and Anon Friend, I was able to link to these 4 individuals from Croatia, ages 20 to 23. Janko Pribicek. Oh my god, I'm going to slaughter these names.
Oh my god, he even found the names.
Oh yeah, Fran Kostik, Martin, and Andrija Putinek. And then he found their Instagrams, dude.
I can read those.
Oh my god. Look at this, man. He found their Instagrams. Oh my god. That is hilarious.
So Janko Privicevic, Frank Košutic, Martin Vučemil Prelovšek, and Andrija Putanec.
And then he says, at least the Hedge NFT, sorry, not been talking to Hedgie too long. At least Hedge Fund NFT is busy flexing money from all the NFT rugs he profited from. So this person literally was showing the earnings that they were stolen, which is pretty crazy. Look at this. Minted the Mayak for 2.7, hold 7 months. So you minted the Mayak with 2.7 ETH worth of stolen ETH. Nice. And it says, it's sad to see all these people who lost money to this scheme. It's comedic to see how these scammers do not understand how the blockchain works. All these rugs literally trace right back to them. Thanks to BG for bringing the Dow Turtles rug to my attention. Update, Kilito just deleted his Twitter. Update, this person just deleted his Twitter. Oh my god. So everyone he just called out deleted the Twitter, and then this person replied, here are these young ass kids, just no remorse for anyone other than themselves, and hurting people. Yeah, that's what they get, I guess. Once your name is on here and they got your face, good luck. I think your career in crypto is over, and most likely you will be seeing the inside of a jail cell.
Yeah, for sure. Like they will report them to the authorities there. Definitely. And even like he found their pictures. Like
yeah, man. I mean, once you have the picture in the face, you can't even go through an airport unless you change your face, dude.
Yeah.
Unless you pull a Guadriga.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, so
interesting that like he found their names through Discord, which means that like he was able to pull some public info from Discord accounts, which is kind of interesting too.
Yeah, also he said that he had a friend Anon that helped him pull the info too, so KYC.
Yeah, but
You know,
also,
might not KYC,
but
someone might know you, right?
I mean, there are ways even to tell, even if he found their IP addresses or stuff like that. There's a way, but yeah, I guess they pretty much deserve this, like to be reported. Like,
Oh yeah, for sure,
scamming
for sure.
people for so much money, like
Well, I mean, like, dude,
it's
everyone works hard for their money. Like, why is it different for them to get away with it, right? And Zach's doing an amazing job, just helping everyone understand what the hell they're doing, calling
exactly. And
people
I'm
out.
pretty sure if they can scam people, I'm pretty sure they can do also like useful stuff instead of like just scamming people and make money as
Absolutely,
well. They
absolutely.
don't
I
have to
mean,
be greedy like that.
they're 20 years old, right? They're taking the fast and easy road. to make money, and they're doing it by stepping on everyone's shoulders, right? And that's what gets you pinned, especially on the blockchain. Just like Zach said, they don't understand how it works. And the cool thing about blockchain is everyone can see your actions, and your actions always speak louder than words. And because you can't delete your actions, someone will find it. So if you're not a genuine person, you're in a whole world of trouble, man. Especially like you're in a space with people that are brilliant and way smarter than anyone you can ever imagine meeting in person. They're gonna hunt you down and find out what's going on.
Yep.
And he even talks about like or not NFT influencers, just influencers in general, right? He says it appears that crypto god John is back pumping and dumping low caps as usual on his followers, and then he kind of breaks it down. Like this person Johnny, crypto god John, pumps this compete token here, and based on the timestamp that the tweet was sent out, the thing pumps and then he dumps here, and he links their address and everything, and people can take a look. But yeah, he just pretty much tells people, hey, like, don't follow these people. They're essentially just scammers, and they'll step on your shoulders. And
Yeah, and
I
these
mean,
scammers are not only in crypto. I guess people would say like crypto will get a bad rap from this, but these scammers are like doing the same scams on with credit cards. They are doing like
oh yeah,
the same
absolutely.
scams with different kind of things. So it's not like
The worst,
it's
the
just
worst
the
is
way
the
like users needs to understand that security comes first. Like, uh, but we will need some time to learn that, I guess.
oh yeah, for sure. And the thing is, like, with these things, it's not just like scams. It's like these people are using their influence. All these people that follow them trust them. They have hit this person's trust, and then
Mhm.
they get dumped on, right? So all these people are trusting this influencer. He's got a check mark. He's verified by these people. He's followed by all these cool people, and then that gives people a certain kind of like assurance, and then all of a sudden everyone gets dumped on. And it's not just these guys, right? It's like big names that are doing this, like
Mhm.
Floyd Mayweather uh, got called out by Zach a bunch of times going on the fourth project to rug. And yeah, like if you guys take a look here, it's just going through
That's
all this
crazy.
stuff. But
Like
yeah,
the
like
boxer.
yeah, like you're talking about a person that makes $100 million a fight, and he's scamming
Yeah.
people for with projects. Like he had Mayverse, which is like a metaverse that no one even minted. Literally, they had like 20 mints or something on like a 5,000 mint uh, sale. Like it's ridiculous, and I don't know.
Yeah. Well, probably like they're so uninformed. Like that guy may the boxer like Floyd Mayweather probably thinks like, hey, how can like those Bored Ape make so much money?
Yeah,
And probably
exactly.
I can do the same and just like drop the fucking JPEGs and I will make money. But they don't like understand that it's not easy as that. And I see a lot of haters for NFTs. Uh, so I'm not necessarily like defending Bored Apes yeah clubs here because like I don't know what will happen with them, but there are some legit NFT projects that are building the community that are working on base like on various projects like metaverse or like game or anything, and that thing like it has its own value, like it's not just on JPEG.
Hmm. I mean,
And
like
these guys
look at the comments, man. The comments are absolutely ripping them.
they'll just throw the JPEGs and it's done, like we'll
Yeah.
just move to another project afterwards.
Yeah, look at this. People are chirping him such a lose 50-2. So like he had a 50-0 win streak when he was a boxer. Now they're just chirping him for his loss streak. Look at this. They're posting these things. Look at this. Everyone please remember the amount of times Floyd has promoted an NFT that has gone to zero. He's out to scam you. You have been warned. This is the sixth
Yeah, and
Mayweather NFT scam. When is enough is enough? 134 people minted this. Rip to them. Like just getting absolutely slaughtered. People are figuring out, like these people are out to steal your money, man. Like that's straight up what it is. And I wish I could find. You know, Zach's a busy person. You know, you guys can see how much shit this guy's going through. But yeah, essentially at one point, yeah, look at this. So that's Mayweather there. But yeah, he even messaged him like, look at this. Please remove your post. I am in the NFT space to stay. This project will be followed by a metaverse. We finally have a good system in place. Yeah, the system that rugs everyone, and your projects are left at zero. Like that great system, Floyd. That's not how it works. If you do something bad in the first one, you better fix it, or else, like I said before, your actions speak louder than words on the blockchain.
He's losing all his reputation, like just kind of throw different NFTs around and like make money.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
ridiculous,
exactly.
man.
And dude, it's not even just him. Like it's big names. Like you have like all these rappers now that are shilling NFTs and completely rugging the community. What is that? Takashi 69, Antonio
I'm
Brown. This
wondering
guy's a
like
football player, man.
they will bring like a bet. They will bring like they will make people think that NFTs are scam,
Yeah.
basically, if they continue to do that,
I mean,
which is
yeah.
not true.
I mean, you have people like this, like famous NFL football player, telling people, "Oh yeah, there's 100,000 people in this Discord, blah blah blah," and then that Project Rug, dude.
Do you know one celebrity that understands NFTs is Gary Vee? I think he took the right approach, and he's going like a year. He really makes like funny NFTs, like doodles. He made books, like he printed books, and he said like, you need to buy like 8 books, 8.5 book. It's called the drop. So you'd buy if people that ordered 8 books. 6 months afterwards, they got some free NFTs. The first season of his what was the name, like the book club NFTs,
Be friends.
and VFriends. Yeah, VFriends is the community, but the NFTs, I think they were called like a book club or something.
Oh, okay. I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, and basically, but he is like a marketer, and like he knows how to play that stuff. Like he built community, then he does events, special events. He will use those for his uh seminars or like shows or anything. He probably will make more books afterwards, and he's also owner of Vayner Media, and I think like he had some club as well, sport club or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure, but yeah, he's a smart guy. But it's not like a I'm doing like a bunch of NFTs just to take people's money, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like, look at
Because
this, dude. This is
Billy
the,
Jitsu was talking yesterday about Andre Cronje. Like the guy has been doing DeFi protocol after DeFi protocol after DeFi protocol, and at the end, like after the I don't know, like 10th protocol, he decided to quit, and he calls for regulations. I don't know what, like, dude,
yeah.
you
After
should
after
just
he rugged after he rugged like literally $1 billion out of FTM and got everyone to lock their funds in solidly for 4 years, dude. Like this
yeah,
guy is unimaginable how like bad that image is. Like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
imagine like, oh yeah, here you guys, I'm willing to work for the next 4 years. Like I'm locking my funds. Everyone should do the same so we can have, a good thing. And then as soon as everyone locks, like, oh yeah, I'm done with DeFi. I just figured out that 0x Sifu is part of it. Like, dude, what kind of bullshit is that, dude? If you were a team with 0x Sifu and you didn't do your due diligence, that just blows my mind that you didn't know about it.
yeah. And what does it tell you? Like we on at One Hive, we are like putting so much energy to build like community, and on Gnosis and One Hive, like we definitely like we kind of spend our time just to uh, get closer to people, build community, and we do that on GeoStakes as well. And we do appreciate genuine people in the community that want to work with us, that want to contribute, or even like to just follow us and be like a supporter.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
what does the actions of Andrew Cronje tell? Like he was just going from protocol to protocol, making their own tokens every time, and at the end, like he just leaves that community for nothing that respected him, and he says like this. like crypto needs regulations. Like
Yeah,
it's
like
crazy.
what a joke, man. What an absolute joke. I think that was
Yeah,
like the biggest rug pull ever, even though they didn't physically lose their money. Like for me, Phantom Chain, I'm not even touching that. Just because that was built with by Andre, right? Whatever he represents, and that doesn't resonate with me.
he was
That
one of the developers there. Like they kind of they offered him the job, but Phantom is I think is moving forward as a chain as a team, but I'm not sure like how much. Yeah, they've lost a lot of confidence, so they will need some time like to do something.
Yeah, I'm super bearish on it on Phantom. Yeah, like I'm not touching that.
Mm,
Like,
makes sense. Makes sense. I can understand.
yeah, you know, a lot of people did make a lot of money because of Andre being there. Let's not forget that, right? FTM, you know, a year and a half ago was a few cents, and then during the pump, it went to $3. So people made like 100, 200, 300x on their investment. That's great, right? You know, you made a lot of money, and you believe in someone, and you keep your money in there, and you keep that chain going. But your founder, the person that made you rich, literally just rugged everyone. So like for me, that's very bearish.
Yeah,
Um,
man. Like look at just compare that to decent developers. Like maybe they're not so experienced as him, but they're like good as genuinely as people. Like let's say Billy G2 NFBs and Sartorius Geostakes. Like
no,
they are saying like
let
these projects are my baby projects, and I will the everything I learn I'm implementing into these projects, and they are not earning any money. Like just like something that maybe NFBs got some profit, but like just a little bit, just for to pay some, like I said, like normal salary, like every other. Like if you do normal job, like 8 to 5, you will earn more than that. You know.
yeah, and I mean, like, I don't even think they made it to like get even a decent salary. So like, yeah, like it's
Yeah,
just not even that.
but they have like a desire to progress
Yep,
and
yep.
to develop the projects.
Well,
That was my point.
let's look at it as even a bigger picture. Do you see Igor Burinov leaving, you know, XDAI and Gnosis? Like the guy's still there. He's still developing. Stake's been through a big cycle up and down in terms of price, and the guy's still there developing no matter what. Like he just
Yeah,
doesn't care. It's you know the chain that he built is his baby, right? He doesn't want to leave it. Doesn't care what other people think about it, and that's really what makes a big difference, right? If you see Polygon, the founders of Polygon, they're still there. They're still building.
yeah,
You know, they had a huge hype. They had like billions of dollars locked in their chain, and they lost like, you know, I don't know, like 50%, maybe more of their TVL, but the guys are still there. They're still fighting. They're still building, right? They're not just abandoning ship the first second they you know they hit the rough water, and that's what Andre did. He abandoned ship, and
yeah.
really
It
that's
shows
poor.
that like it's not like so the thing is maybe the guy is talented, but it's he's not like somebody that people need to follow in a way. Like he's basically the opposite.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
better to follow maybe they're uh, but we don't know, like maybe he's not even so good as developer, who knows.
yeah,
But he is a certain like he did a lot of projects, but all of those projects are different, but also they are not like how to say, like they're not all of them are based on to make money for the users, but they're not so much good at retaining the values. Or
yeah,
if like if people like they can be uh, they can be changed, switched to different kind of forks that are better. So where I'm going here is like you cannot make like 20 different projects and expect that you can like kind of grow them afterwards. So it's not like
not only make 20 different projects, but like you gotta like support them, dude. You gotta be part of them, not like dip out and be like,
exactly
yeah,
not
yeah, the DAO will take
just
care
take
of
the
it. See you
money
guys.
and
Yeah.
and the DAO will, like the contributors will do it. Like it's not that simple. uh, if you're a founder, you need to like still be there and kind of uh, lead everyone else.
Mhm.
Uh, uh, which which I don't think it's necessarily always the thing, but it's important like to be there just to kind of make sure that it's moving into the right direction. You know.
Yeah, and and let's be serious. If you have a DAO, there's no way you're juggling more than one DAO, dude. The DAO is an absolute shit show. Like when it comes to
Yeah.
organization, if you can handle 20 DAOs at once, like you must be either an AI or have like teams of people like pretending to be you.
Yeah, man. How many people are we like active on One Hive? And
Oh,
it's a small DAO.
yeah,
I
exactly.
feel like it's the some periods like there were so many people that even like I think 50 contributors couldn't manage to do everything
Yeah, yeah.
at some points.
I mean,
So it really requires a lot.
there is one fact though that the guy is talented, that knows his DeFi in and out. There's no doubt about it. It's just his actions were not correct. Like when you're
Yeah,
building the crypto stuff, you don't dump on your people, right? And you
exactly.
don't
And
rug your
also
people.
like yeah, he got the first mover advantage, and people were like staying with him all the time just because he was one of the first builders in DeFi, right?
Yeah, I
And
mean,
that's why they trusted him. But like he just threw that in few days. Like he just threw that. Like I don't need this shit. I don't need those people, you know, which is very bad in a way,
it's
very bad
it's it's
example.
awful, man. It's awful. But anyways, let's get back on the topic here. Back to Zach. If you guys are interested in finding out how people scam others, um, this is definitely like a person to follow, and definitely support Zach for all the tremendous work he does and spends to try to help educate the community. Oh, here it is. Here's the Instagram hack here. You went over it. So yeah, it looked exactly like what it was supposed to be, coming from the Bored Ape Yacht Club links or whatever. So
Mhm.
the scammer did pretty good. Copied
They
everything
designed it,
exactly.
the page
Yeah,
as well.
designed everything and then just fucked everyone over. But yeah, he pretty much covers everything. Like he dives fairly deep into stuff. And yeah, make sure you follow Zach. He's a great person to get acquainted with. Do you want to talk
Yeah.
about? We got a little bit of time left. About
Let's
12 minutes.
brighten this discussion a
Yeah,
little
let's
bit
brighten it up. You want to talk about
with
your
something
Lens
new.
protocol?
Yeah, I think this is very promising project started by the Aave team. So Lens Protocol is a social network application, which it's like an aggregator, which can provide everyone to have their own social graph and their own kind of if you remember the blogging hype, so Lens Protocol is a Web3 content, in a way, aggregator that lets you uh, write and share your useful information online through the blockchain. So basically, how it works is it's a social graph. You can, let's say you want to create something like a it's like a Twitter, but much more than that, because when it allows for people to get followers. So let's say I share something and you find it useful. When you click to follow me, you get an NFT for that. So each interaction, like it's happening through blockchain, and it's like you get NFT as a follower. And also when I'm creating like when the user creates their profile, they also make an NFT. These NFTs are not like fancy NFTs like Bored Ape or Guts Unchained or anything. Like they're not graphical, uh, but they're containing like a proof of creating account. They're like your proof of identity in the blockchain. And it's also like I think they implemented. they're doing implementing with ceramic and stuff like that. So you can see the roots here, like explore the roots, creating profile. So mirroring is like retweet. Uh, so you got, if you can, I can share your content, you can share my content. Uh, it's basically like a mirror, and then you collect NFT, you follow. Then you can, people can make like a Medium page. Let's say if you create your Medium page through Lens protocol, like your blogging page or anything, you can set some rules like only my followers can view these articles, uh, or you can set them as public for everyone. But you can also set like if you are like, let's say, good into some writing, like let's say if it's maybe security or like I don't know, like something unique that not many people are good. And then you can also get paid for that, because like you can set rule like like on Patreon, like if somebody wants to read these articles, they can pay one matic for it, like they need to pay one matic to read this. So it's like also like a paper read platform as well. It can be, it doesn't have to be, but it can be. And so like I said, this is built from the team of Aave. It's still like they are making hackathons for it. So they're like, they have like templates for front end, like the content developers can make can build upon on it and get some like rewards for it. And also like this protocol is a code that it can be used for different projects. Like we, let's say if we want to build upon Lens protocol and we have idea to build uh, some unique project that is using this application, we can do that. And it's because it's open source as well. So what else? So like I said, like it's on from by the Aave team, and it will run exclusively on Polygon for beginning. So right now is on testnet on Polygon on Mumbai testnet. And that's pretty much it what I've learned so far. But there are like links to developer garden. You see, like you can go here and you can there are some uh, docs here that you can read, and you can read how to use it, you can read how to integrate to your applications and stuff like that. It's still pretty new, but yeah, they are calling everyone to start building
That's
with
cool.
this.
That's cool. Do they have
Yeah.
a hackathon coming up with it? Do you know?
I was watching like they are on Eat Global. Last three Eat
Oh, okay.
Global events, they were kind of introducing this Lens protocol. And I'm not sure like if they are like organizing hackathons now, but for sure I heard that they are like preparing for that. So I would assume that that's coming pretty soon. If not even, maybe it happened even. I'm not sure, but
Mhm.
it will be like you see more guides coming soon. They are definitely inviting everyone to contribute to this, like to join their server and to spend time building on this, because it's pretty new. And this will basically what this is the centralized project. So what is the advantage of this is like, let's say you have your content on Twitter or YouTube, or this lets you share everything. Like it lets you share your Reddit content, it lets you share your YouTube video, your Twitch video, your stream, your tweets, and so on. When you do it from here, you are basically doing directly here. And but also you are like you are owning your content. Like if Twitter, they cannot ban you, uh, so because it's your address, right? So your content will be always visible through IPFS, because it's using the blockchain for that.
I was
So
gonna
your
ask you,
content.
what's the like censorship like? Is there a censorship thing? Like, I know that's a big topic these days on what Elon Musk is gonna do with Twitter. So you're saying that you can decide on the censorship. Did I understand that correct?
No, what I'm saying is like basically here nobody can ban your content in a way.
Right, right. So there's no censorship.
There's no censorship
Right,
exactly.
right. Okay. Yeah. So I was
That's the
thinking
idea.
on that. Like, everyone is crying like there should be censorship, there shouldn't be censorship. Why don't they just have like a button? It's like, yo, if you're not down with people being mean and negative, you can just turn on the censorship filter and then you don't get to see those.
Yeah.
Right? Just
Yeah,
make it easy.
exactly. You don't have
Just yeah, give the option to the people. Hey, you want to have freedom of speech? That comes a lot. That comes along with a lot of different negative things, right? Yeah, people can speak their mind. That's the whole idea. And if
for
you can
sure.
turn it on and off, and everyone's happy then.
Yeah, for sure. I think like if it's some like let's say toxic content or whatever, it's still their opinion. So
Exactly.
you don't have to follow them. Like
Yeah. Yeah. That's very cool. That's very cool. What do you say, Solar? We wrap up the stream for today as we're almost at the top of the hour.
yeah, I
And
think we're good to go. That's
yeah,
pretty much what I wanted to share for for this stream.
awesome. Awesome.
But also thank you guys for watching the stream as well. And we'll see you next week again in the same time.
Yeah, hopefully. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Thanks, everyone. Have a good rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and hope to catch you again next week.
Happy aping.
Happy aping. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Okay. Bye.